So many of you fear separation. I totally understand that. It's okay. But you think that you have failed or that you're never going to come together with your twin flame and that the connection is over. And I'm here to tell you that that is not the truth. And I want to let you know that separation is actually one of the most important stages on the twin flame journey and in your path to union. So today we're going to explore why that stage is important and why it's not a punishment, but it's actually your divine step up into your ultimate reunion with your divine counterpart. Welcome back, everyone, to my channel. What is my channel? Peace, love, faith, and divine union. Sorry, it's late. And I'm Kanisha. I am so excited to be doing this video with you today. And I really love this topic because I've been on this journey for 8 years, and I knew my twin flame in high school, but we did not like each other because he was mirroring back to me all the places that I did not like myself at that time. And coming into probably about 3 or 4 years ago, we reconnected through a mutual friend, and I was already well into this work, about 4 years into this work. And so, luckily, when he resurfaced into my life and he brought up some old feelings, I already knew how to do the mirror exercise, and I did the mirror exercise. And that is when the stages of separation started to come to a close. So, during that time of separation, the purpose of it, which most people have not really had the clarity of what the purpose of separation is, but the purpose of separation, first, would love to say separation is an illusion, okay? And that means that it's not real. It's really showing you the places where you've entertained separation. And if you've heard of ego, which most of us have, ego is the physical representation and the manifestation of separation from God. And so when you heal separation from all of yourself from God, you will then heal separation from your twin flame. And it is meant it's meant and designed to like show you where you within yourself need love, where you still need healing, where you need that nurturing support that you didn't receive as a child. And a lot of the healing that you will do stems from the childhood that you had. And for me, this was really hard because I was like, I had a rough childhood. And so a lot of those things I really didn't want to look at, and I avoided and numbed out to for a very long time until I came into this work and I couldn't avoid it anymore. So when I started loving those parts of myself, those shattered parts of myself, and started bringing them home and really recognizing how whole I was, that is when I started to become and recognize how whole I was already. And that started to reflect from my twin flame. So instead of having two broken people come together and try to fix each other in a relationship like soulmates do, you have two whole people who are healing come together and have a interdependent relationship with one another, a healthy relationship with one another, and they recognize that their source is God and that they don't have to look to each other to um, heal the wounded parts of each other. But in truth, your twin flame does do that by mirroring back to you these parts of you that need healing and love. Now, it doesn't always feel good when they do that, and it can feel very personal, but let me tell you, it's not personal. They love you so much that they're going to mirror these parts back to you so that you can love yourself there. And when you truly do love yourself there and heal that part of yourself there, they're going to reflect that love back to you. And so just know that without the stage, many of us would never slow down to go inward and to really see what we truly need in these spaces that feel lack, that feel a void, that feel separate from love. And this is where the inner work really becomes the bridge to union. So I really encourage you to work with a coach, an ascension coach. If you need an ascension coach, I'm here for you. If you need deeper support, know that that is available to you. You're not meant to do this by yourself. And we love to say that it takes a community to raise a harmonious union. And I 100% back that up too, because there's many times where I wanted to give up on my union. But my community was like, no, you have this. Just work through the upset, work through the block, use the mirror exercise, go to God, love yourself, and you're going to heal it. And every time we did, my union and we would come closer, and now we live together, and we are talking about engagement and marriage and having more babies. Like it's something I didn't even know was even possible, but it is if you continue choosing it and having faith and choosing love. So know that separation is just a stage. You don't even have to go through the stage of separation, but a lot of people are very resistant to the inner work, which is why they move through the stage of separation. And that space, we're just going to call it space from now on, now that we know why separation is a thing. That space that happens during that time is the space that is needed in order to heal. It's not super compassionate to have your twin flame in your face when you're not loving yourself, because they're going to mirror back not loving you. And when there is space there, I really found that that was a space that God needed to take up in order for me to really start putting my focus on God and loving myself in the way that I truly desired to be loved. And when I did that, I was actually able to make space for my true twin flame to come in and really love me, because when you truly love yourself and you're open to receiving love, it's a really big love. God's love is a really big love. And a lot of us aren't used to receiving big unconditional love. It almost feels unsafe for a lot of us. If you haven't healed your nervous system, it's going to feel really unsafe and you're going to run from it. And this is how you get the runner dynamic from, I wouldn't even say chaser, because you're not well, runner chaser only works in a soulmate relationship. If you're with a true twin flame and you're running, then they're going to mirror running from you. So if you're running from love somewhere, if you're running from loving you, if you're running from loving God, they're going to mirror running from you. So when you heal that and you choose to be present with yourself and love yourself there and show up for yourself, you're going to see your twin flame be present and show up for you 100%. So know that mirroring in the separation is your twin flame mirroring to you where you've chosen to be separate from your divine whole self and your authentic self and your truth, your divinity, your higher self. And everything that your twin flame seems to be doing in separation is a mirror, whether it's they pull away, they ignore you, they choose another path, they choose another partner. It reflects the places inside where you're feeling unworthy, abandoned, not safe, not enough, not seen. They're mirroring all of those aspects to you. So this is why, for me, having a coach was so important. I've had a coach since I started this work 8 years ago. I've been working with a coach every week. And not only did we focus on twin flame stuff, but we focused on my abundance. We focused on my life purpose. We focused on upsets with my children. We focused on upsets with baby daddy. Like, we focused on all of it. And all of it healed my upsets within my union. See, that was a validation from the Lord. Okay. So if you don't have a coach, I highly recommend it. I don't know how y'all are surviving out here without one, but how to heal during separation, get a coach. I'm just kidding. Instead of trying, that's so funny sometimes. Instead of trying to end the separation quickly, I recommend you use it to deepen your self-love and practice the mirror exercise. Practice showing up and respecting for yourself, valuing yourself, adoring yourself, giving yourself the approval and acceptance that you need. And you heal your inner child. You become the parent that your inner child wished they had. If you had great parents, God bless you. You may not have a lot to heal through. But I do find that a lot of people who are awakening up have some really traumatic childhoods, and it's not easy to move through these things. I have a lot of compassion for that. And so I encourage you to anchor into God and really see God as your source. And this is going to dissolve separation at the root, like at the core of it. And that is the one thing that has really brought my union together, is that we both understand that God is at the center of our union, Now, if you have an upset with God, 100% totally get it. I did when I came into this work too. But that's because of religion and what the society says about God. And so I went to God directly, and I was just like, all right, God, I don't know how this works, but apparently you're God and you're creator, and I just kind of need you to show me that like you're real. And he did. And after that, I just started building that relationship with him and talking to him and asking for him to reveal himself to me. And he did in his own way. And it's a very personal thing for me. But the people who know me now are just like, Kanisha and God, they're one and the same. Like that's what she loves the most is God, and then her twin flame and her children. Like it just is what it is, and that's because I've really focused on building that relationship, and because that my twin flame did the same, and we met in that space, and we really met in that space of love and peace, and been able to build our foundation of our union on that, and it's been unstoppable and unbreakable no matter the upsets that have come up. And let me tell you, it's been some ugly upsets that come up because our consciousness have some really deep core wounds that have to come to the surface. So if you're not choosing to go all in with the inner work and truly healing your beliefs, your core patterns, your core choices that you've made in the past, then it may not be compassionate to be with your twin flame. But I made the core choice that I was going to heal through anything and everything that came up. I didn't care what it was, I was going to heal it because I deserve and desire to live my most abundant and loving life. And you deserve that too. So I truly encourage you to master the mirror exercise. Really get clear on what your core beliefs are. And if you don't like the way your life is unfolding, you have the power to change that. And when you master loving yourself during separation, you're naturally going to align with your union because your union is nothing more than inner harmony reflected back to you through your twin flame. And I'm telling you, it is so juicy on that side, on this side of separation is harmony and unconditional love. So like I want that for everyone. I desire to see everyone there, which is why I coach people, because I know that it's absolutely possible if you choose, but you have to do the work. I can't do the work for you. So if you're in the middle of separation and you feel like you're feeling hopeless and powerless, please do not lose hope. I am here to help you, and it isn't the end. So don't hesitate to really call upon your help. And the key is to choose love in every moment. You will collapse all the fear in your life, or you can give into fear. I don't recommend that, but like you have a choice. I'm really sorry for the noise in the background. And twin flames back there disciplining the kids. Like y'all need to be doing this. But I want that for you too. Like I used to do that, have to do that all by myself all the time. And now I'm allowed to come in here and do videos, and he's like, I got them. Don't even worry about it. So I hope this message spoke to you. Drop a comment down below if you need support. If you desire support, you will find my link below. I do offer intro sessions and one-on-one sessions, but really, I really try to give as much information as I can through my videos. And if you're ready to go deeper, you don't have to do this alone, okay? I don't recommend it for anyone. I tried it. I am one of those independent women, no longer hyper independent, but was independent. I was like, I can do it by myself. And it was so slow. Nothing was moving because I can't see my own blind spots, and a coach can. And so I really recommend having that support. Invest in yourself, invest in your union. It's the best thing you can do, guys. It's the best thing you can do. And know that it's meant for you. And all the love that you put into your union is going to be multiplied and given back to you in all areas of your life. So I really hope that this supported you. If you have questions or want your questions answered, definitely drop them down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I love you guys, and peace, love, and faith. See you soon.